Well, hello there. I just want to make a quick video. I won't keep it for long. And I guess you can tell, as the title suggests, this is about some of the more horrible things going on in the news this month. And I mean, my normal videos aside, this kind of thing, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, you know. But I guess we'll just get at her, right? So backup pages aside here, I'm just going to jump over to my Twitter, where I guess the main story that's been going on is Charlie Kirk being assassinated. And rest in peace. I mean, whatever you want to say about the guy, whether you're right or left, and I'm neither. I'm Canadian for one, not even American here. But regardless of what you think of his politics or whatever, I mean, assassinating somebody is about as hairy and evil as you can get. And so whether it was just some leftist nut who did it, or if it was a sleeper MKUltra agent or whatever, some of the heavier theories going around, and I'm not even going to get into most of them, there is like the idea that the whole thing was AI CGI from some kind of Skynet made this, and I mean that would mean all the crowd members were fake. And as far as going over like the idea of a false flag or whatever, of course they have the technology and the ability to do that kind of thing. But I don't know. I wasn't there and I don't want to bear false witness, so I'm not going to start assuming I know who clipped this guy. Apparently they caught the shooter. Whether or not it's a Lee Harvey Oswald patsy kind of thing or not is beyond me. But all I know is that I'm just praying for his family. The trauma that this kind of thing creates. You know, if you've ever seen anyone clipped right in front of you or even seriously wounded, trauma for the rest of your life. So prayers go out, because that kind of thing is just insane. I mean, the liberal left, they claim that they're the tolerant ones, but I don't know. As far as the idea of an MKUltra assassin, a sleeper activated, I have no doubt. I mean, the government does that all the time, believe it or not, whether you want to or not. And so yeah, prayers go out. In other news, this Charlotte train attack, that's even more insane in my opinion. I mean, you can see the video, as horrible as it is, with the mainstream media almost completely ignoring it, unless they're forced to talk about it. But all these people on the train did nothing. As he's winding up, none of them warned her, hey, look out. It just doesn't compute. Were all those people mesmerized? Like, how is the apathy that bad? Much less this BLM monster saying things like this. Like, I mean, how can people not see there's almost a malevolent level of manipulation going on here? Bigger than fifth generational warfare. The devil pulling the strings like a puppeteer. Because the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And now we have a society of complete apathy that just sits back when something like this happens. If anything, they film it on their phones and post it to Facebook. Like, I mean, what happened to the world? It got more than a little insane overnight, it seems. So I guess those are two of the bigger topics that happened. And again, prayers go out. Whether you want to believe it's a false flag or not, it's just beyond hairy, this kind of level of like literal assassinations here. And I just pray it doesn't create a kind of Franz Ferdinand effect, starting a war or something. We don't need any of that. We already got enough of that. Thanks. On another topic, I noticed that horrible Alien Earth show seems to be, I don't know, doing some kind of variation on the Vril drone hosting. You know, what people at cloning centers have been talking about for years. These little Vril lizard things, they parasite drone host mammals. I guess it's different in the show. I'll never watch it, but whatever. I just thought that was interesting as well. And then, I mean, whatever. I noticed about a week ago, I noticed Nerdrotic talking about Operation Mockingbird. So shout out to him for spreading awareness about it. And like former director of the CIA, William Casey, saying, well, no, our disinformation program is complete. When everything the American public, really when everything the entire public believes is false. I mean, the Five Eyes, the intelligence agencies, they're all in cahoots. So there's that. Or even this, I remember talking about this, I think, in my last video. let alone this. I guess a follow-up to one of my previous videos here. The video about that Raja Jackson fight. And the idea that it was all staged, or some of it was staged, or that this one guy here geesed him up to do it, or that he was a mentally unstable person to begin with and they purposely let him off the leash to go crazy. But in my other video I mentioned how that this guy hitting him with a can of pop or whatever somehow started the fight. But I've been told that that was apparently all wrestling staged, whatever. And even if it was or wasn't, I say in the video, this might all be a setup. You know, at this point I'm thinking they turned this guy loose knowing what he'd do. They all got a bunch of clicks overnight. I don't know. I'm not going to bear false witness what really happened. But I do know the point of the video was don't fall for all the racism, the race baiting, the race war garbage. But again, yeah, the point of the video wasn't whether it was staged, fixed, or whatever. It was don't fall for the race baiting, because the whole pushing a race war thing, like tragedies like this seem to always lead to things like that as well. This whole us versus them, the powers that shouldn't be, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. It's almost like they want us to tear each other apart so we don't focus on them or something. That's interesting. As far as this, apparently, like I says, they caught the shooter. I don't know what'll happen. Hopefully it won't be like a full-on Jack Ruby, Lee Harvey Oswald in the parking lot level event. But who knows? Again, I just pray it doesn't lead to like Franz Ferdinand level effects. As far as the rest of this whole deal with social media and making videos, I think I'll just keep making videos whenever I feel called to it. But I'm pretty sure I'm about to, I don't know, in the next little while at least, I've been thinking about deleting these stupid Facebook accounts. I don't even know why I keep them around anymore. I used to use them as my backdrop for making videos like this, but since the censorship's gotten even more insane, I started using Twitter instead. Say what you want about Elon Musk, even a broken clock is right twice a day, and I'd rather use a page where I'm not at risk of being deleted for saying the wrong thing at least. But I guess another topic that went on this last week is that whole hearing, the UFO hearing, the Hellfire missile that supposedly hit that UFO and just sort of did nothing. And the cover-up, the whole alien agenda, back engineering that technology. I'll bet my buns to a barn dance that it was a human being flying that ship, if anything, and that they were just, you know, pushing the alien agenda, gonna fake an alien invasion or something. But yeah, I don't know. As far as Facebook is concerned, I'm pretty sure its days are numbered with me. It just isn't what it used to be. Instagram's okay. I'll probably keep Instagram around. And Twitter, I mean, it's okay, as far as at least some free speech. But I mean, come on, Elon, buddy, you gotta get rid of the pornos. And there still is some censorship here, buddy. Don't kid yourself. Like, don't kid yourself. And so, yeah, again, I don't know. A horrible week for tragedy. And even September 11th, you know, Yeshua Jesus' birthday. If you do the research, you realize that the Illuminati types always seem to like to create tragedy on Jesus' birthday. Just look back to 9/11. Just look back to Pinochet, I think, in Brazil. Seems to be a pattern. But a little too much tragedy going on this week, I guess. So I just thought I'd make a quick video and touch base with my subs, and I guess that's all I got to say about that. And prayers of protection for all the public speakers out there who have to deal with worrying about snipers now, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's all I got to say about that. Peace out, baby.